So this is the outside of the KGB museum. This is one of the more sought after locations actually. And as you take a look at the building, you can see our little party over there. But the actual entrance to the building is a fairly small entrance, a single door. You go in the door and that's it. So if you were summoned for interrogation, that would be your door you'd go through. And then from there, the rest of the story you can see. But from the outside, one of the better buildings here in the middle of central Riga. They occupied this space from the mid-1940s until they left in 1991. That's KGB symbol. Baltic German accused of spying on behalf of Germany. Citizen of Poland. Partner of film renting company. Accused of spying on behalf of Polish intelligence agency. Writing on walls. We got a printing house. Resistance.
So yeah, that's I guess it about the introduction. Any questions so far? Okay, let's move on.
Out front of it, but as soon as you got back in here, then you're in the KGB part. And we have a lot of prison doors.
Before I continue, there are two things I would like you guys to understand. Number one, people who were brought here, they were not criminals.
So he said that there was about 160,000 Latvians, about a tenth of the Latvian would come in through that iron gate over there. And this was the reception desk, and they would take their stuff and put it in these cabinets, and then they would strip search them, and then they would take them in and lock them up. So 160,000 people went through that process, and they don't know where they all ended up.
People are bleeding, surgical blood, and they have to clean it up themselves. Of course, no one needs that. It's much easier to rebuild a few cells in the ground floor as interrogation rooms. And that's exactly what they did. That's why the outside door of this room is just like a cell door would be with a spy hole when you go inside, because this once was a cell.
And KGB agents on the outside, and they would interrogate them in here, sometimes 4 and 5 times at a time, in order to get the confession statement that they wanted out of them. So they would go in and out time and time again. Again, 160,000 of them went through here. Very tight. There's a little peephole there. Just move it down, move it up. Be able to look in.
So with this knowledge, how do you think the temperature of the cell? Hot or cold? It was hot. It was hot. Not only because of the amount of people in here, but of course that played a part as well. But as I keep repeating myself, the KGBs are smart, intelligent people. They had central heating installed right over there in each and every cell. That leaves us to approximately 23 degrees of heat Celsius.
So they would have 20 plus people in here. That's a picture that was taken in 1941 of this particular cell room. And they would keep them on their back. That would be how they would use the bathroom, a toilet, just a bucket in there. They would leave the lights on, and over time the whole place would become very difficult. They had a central heating in the back to keep it overly warm, and just it was another way to break them. So this is where they would cook for prisoners down in here. Those pictures are actually the pictures of the Soviet kitchen, the KGB kitchen. But this was theirs. They would cook them in great big pots. They would never clean anything. They would get their secondary vegetables that were already pretty hashed and chop them up. So if you're lucky, you'd get a stew, bread, tea for breakfast, a stew for lunch. May or may not have burned stuff in it. What you can see over there is just the main the main place to cook. So it was kind of a mess. So you can kind of see this is, they got more into kind of solitary confinement down here. Metal floors. They shut the door and down here was just completely dark. So instead of having all the lights, they would just shut everything off. And they're having a hard time funding it. And so they're thinking about actually just closing the whole thing down and turning it into a high-rise apartment. So all this would be lost. All this would be gone. So anyway, that's the basement. So you can see how big it is in here. Up on the top, any bars that have, or any windows that have bars where people jumped to commit suicide, so they put bars on the windows. And then they would bring them in through these iron doors, like I said previously. And then from here they would take him into the interrogation room right over there. And then the whole journey would begin. The last spot they're going to take us to is the execution room. And again, the government currently wants to just turn this into apartments because it's such a big complex and they can make a lot of money out of it. So that's what they're thinking about. This is the picture of what they found. This was part of the execution room. And it would happen back inside here. You can see there's some 21, 22 caliber bullets they found back in here. They would just bring him in, shoot him in the back of the head, drag him out here to the courtyard, put him in a truck, and then at nighttime drive him out. And the largest mass grave they say they've found had 215 bodies in it. So they certainly have evidence. There's no doubt about that. Nice small door. They didn't bring anybody in through the front door, that's for sure. Nor did anybody leave out the front door.